If you have varicose veins, there's a good chance you're thinking about getting treatment. But before you do, you need to get educated on what to expect. Vascular surgeon Dr. Roger Banal is here from the Vein Center, along with his patient Megan O'Quinn, who did her homework before having treatment. Guys, welcome to the show. Thank you. Good to have you here. Dr. Banal, let's start with you. Why is it so important for patients to really do their homework before getting treatment done?
There's a lot of different treatment options available. Some of which are fairly old and not really necessarily the standard of care. So there's a lot of newer things available. And as the treatment of varicose veins has gotten to the point of where more and more people can actually do it, more and more people are doing it without necessarily the experience or the training behind it. So for those reasons, we usually recommend go ahead and do your homework.
Right, and that's exactly what you did. You did your homework. You came to Dr. Banal. You're his patient. Right. So how did you arrive at the Vein Center?
I had a friend who had a procedure done after having children and had a varicose vein, and had her recommendation about Dr. Banal. There was also a friend on my street who had had his procedure done another way by another surgeon, and it was so there's two different methods. I would say that if you're considering the varicose vein procedure that you could consider, and again doing your homework and understanding the benefits of doing it through the Vein Center with Dr. Banal. It was just going in. Dr. Banal is there in the office when you go for your ultrasound, and he will review your ultrasound there as it's happening. So he's got a visual of what your specific leg looks like. And then coming back in for the follow-up and having the procedure done, everything's done there in the office. So that was the reason that I chose the Vein Center, because I knew from start to finish the vascular surgeon was going to be with me and knew my treatment specifically for what I needed. So I wasn't just a generic case.
Right, it made you feel more comfortable being there. We actually saw a before and after of your legs and incredible results. So what made the Vein Center so different? Were you happy with your results?
I was very pleased, yes. So the Vein Center in Cool Springs is where I went. It's very personable. All the staff is very friendly, and it's just like walking into a little home and having your procedure done. So doing it there just in the outpatient setting was nice, and without any medications was also being able to go home and start doing the things that you want to do. So that was nice.
And how would you compare it to other providers out there?
Well, let's see, where should we go with that? Dr. Banal, as I mentioned, with going in with the ultrasound prior to the procedure, he's the one that looks at your results and walks you through step by step with the procedure, versus going to an external radiologist and having that looked at, and they send the reports over to to another physician, then you go to another physician for a second or third leg of the treatment, and then finally you end up on the table with the gentleman who's going to take your veins out. So,
it's good to have the doctor walk you through the whole process.
He's there the entire time.
That's wonderful.
At every visit.
What would you tell viewers who are possibly thinking about getting treatment who have varicose veins? What would you tell them?
Well, it's something that you're going to be nervous about, because you think that vein procedures are more invasive than what they really are. And Dr. Banal, as he was doing the procedure, explained veins have no sensitization, so it's just that surface deadening, and it's just very easy. He talked to me through the entire thing, let me listen to whatever radio station I wanted to listen to in the office. So he's very calming.
Yes. Well, I can tell you're very pleased with the results.
Very pleased.
And I'm sure you are too.
Yeah, her results were really good, and we did all that at one sitting. I think that the one thing that she focused on early on was that what she had been told was that she had to get a surgical procedure under general anesthesia in one setting, and then when she had recovered from that, she would go back to another doctor who would then take out the varicose veins over a period of time. And the standard of care now is that you can do all of that in one sitting, and you don't really need a surgical procedure, and you certainly don't need any general anesthesia. So I think that that's kind of what sold it to her, and I'm real happy with her results.
Yeah, really took the hassle out of it, and great results. Thank you for stopping by.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Now, you guys have a special offer for folks today. This is for the first 10 callers to 615-269-9007. Will receive a complimentary consultation or a second opinion. Call in now. Now, the Vein Center has 2 locations, one in Belmead at 615-269-9007. 9007, and another in Cool Springs at 615-503-9895. And for more information and a link to their website, just visit the More at Midday section of WSMV.com.